Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good day today. We are going to be doing our Bible lesson for Isaac Jacob Tricks Esau. Okay, this goes with your workbook, page 28-3. All right, so we've talked a lot about Jacob and Esau in our lessons here, and we're going to continue. Okay, so we're still in Genesis 25. All right, and then I'm going to read you 27 and 28. It says, The boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. Okay, so as I told you guys yesterday, Jacob and Rebekah were closer, and Esau and Isaac were closer. Okay, so they loved both of their children, of course, but they just had a closer connection in that way with each of the twins. And it was obvious, okay? So they knew. All right, so we're still in Genesis 25. I'm going to read you 29 to 34. Okay, it says, And Jacob sawed pottage, and Esau come from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, Sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, Behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, Swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage for lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went on his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. All right, so a birthright. I'll tell you what that means. A birthright is money, property, or special privileges given to the firstborn son. Okay, so the firstborn son is meant to inherit most things. Okay, the other children would inherit things from their father as well, but the firstborn son is to inherit the majority. Okay, so Esau was the first one born, because remember, Jacob was born holding on to his heel. So Esau was born first, so he is the one that is to inherit money, land, all of these things, right? So Jacob took advantage of him when he came to him and he was thirsty and hungry and just really needed help from his brother. He told him that of course he would help him, of course he would save him if he would give him his birthright. So basically, give me everything that you are going to inherit from our parents. Well, because Esau was at a point where he felt like he was going to die, he really needed this from his brother. He said, okay, yeah, what good is it to me if I'm not alive? Sure, you can have my birthright, okay? So keep that in mind, right? So a blessing is a gift we give to others that is good for them, okay? So keep that in mind, right? So Jacob has tricked Esau into giving him his birthright, right? So now Rebekah has a plan. We're in Genesis 27, 1 through 4. And it came to pass that when Isaac was old, and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see, he called Esau his eldest son, and said unto him, My son. And he said unto him, Behold, here I am. And he said, Behold now, I am old, I know not the day of my death. Now, therefore, take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver, and thy bow, and go out to the field, and take me some venison, and make me savory meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. Okay? So Isaac is at the point where he's an old man. He is going to die. And he says that he needs his sons to come to them so that he can give to them their birthright, essentially. Okay? So we're still in Genesis 27. We're going to do 5 through 13. Okay. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spoke to Esau his son. And Esau went to the field to hunt for venison and to bring it. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, Bring me venison and make me savory meat, that I may eat and bless thee before the Lord before my death. Now, therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee. Go now to the flock and fetch me from hence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth. And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. My father peradventure will feel me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse, my son, only obey my voice, and go fetch me them. Okay, so Isaac told Esau to go and get him some meat from the fields and bring it to him, and then he would give him his birthright. He would bless him with the things that he was supposed to inherit from Isaac. Well, Rebekah heard this, and she favors her other son Jacob. So she had Jacob come to him and told him to go and get some of the goats, make some delicious meat, his father's favorite kind, and take it to him so that he could take Esau's birthright, because Isaac was so ill that he wouldn't be able to see the difference. Well, this is making Jacob nervous that he's going to get a curse rather than a blessing if his father is able to tell the difference. Okay? So a blessing, if you bless someone, you give them a gift, something that's good for them. A curse is a punishment on someone because of their sin. Okay? So he wants Esau's birthright. He wants to have that blessing. He wants that. But he does not want to receive a curse. Okay? So this is their plan. This is how Rebekah intends to bring favor onto her favored son. Okay, so we're still in Genesis 27. I'm going to read you 14 through 29. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands, and upon the smooth of his neck. And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared unto the hand of her son Jacob. Okay, so they're saying that he brought his mother the goat, and not only did she cook the meat, but that she took some of the fur from the goat and she put it on his wrists and on the back of his neck, so that if his father were to touch him, he would seem like he was hairy like Esau. Okay, and he came unto his father and said, My father. And he said, Here am I, who art thou my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau thy firstborn. I have done according to thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat my venison, and thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord thy God brought it to me. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I might feel thee my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went, hold on, make sure I'm not, okay. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, The voice of Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, and his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it near me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near now and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, See, the smell of my son is the smell of the field, which the Lord hath blessed. Therefore God give thee of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord, be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be every one that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. All right. So Isaac was satisfied that it was Esau, and he put all of the blessing on to Jacob. All right. So now we're still in Genesis 27, so now we're gonna read 30 through 41. Actually, I'm gonna summarize it for you guys. All right, so all right, and it came to pass as soon as Isaac had made an end of the blessing Jacob, and Jacob had yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. He had also made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let thy father arise and eat his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. Okay, so at this point, Isaac says, Who art thou? He says, I am thy first son Esau. Okay, so at this point, he's upset because he's already blessed Esau. Okay, once Esau hears this, he begins to cry. He's upset. He's begging his father to bless him. Okay, and he says that thy brother came with subtlety, and hath taken away thy blessing. All right, so Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren that I have given unto him servants, and with corn and wine, and I sustained him, and what shall I do unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven above thee. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. It shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, and thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau, okay, so what he's saying there is that he is still to serve his brother, but that there will come a point where he will rise above his brother, okay? And it says, And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. So he's saying that once he is finished grieving his father's death, he intends to kill his brother. Okay? All right. So we talked about what a birthright was. A birthright is money, property, or special privileges given to the firstborn son. All right, so Jacob and Rebekah tricked Isaac into giving Jacob Esau's birthright. All right, and so now Esau has sworn that he will kill his brother Isaac. All right, so if you look at your workbook, page 28.3, number 1, you have the order in which the story occurred. I'll let you guys do that one on your own. You're going to number them 1 through 6, the order that those things happened, okay? So you can go back and do that after the video. Number 2, do you think it was okay for Jacob to trick his father and older brother? Why or why not? So really think about that, that do you think it was fair? Do you think that it was, if Jacob was not going to receive any blessing from his father and Esau was to receive everything, do you think it was fair? Do you think that that was fair to Esau? Do you think it was fair to Isaac? So think about that and write down what your thoughts there. Number 3 says draw a line to match the word to its definition. So you have birthright, curse, and blessing. Okay. On the other side, you have the definition. So I'm going to read the definition and then we'll see which one it goes to. So the first definition says to place a punishment on someone for their sin. That's the curse. Okay. So that's the word in the middle. So the first definition to the word in the middle, curse, starts with a C. All right, the second definition, a gift to others that is good for them. Okay, if it's something that's good for them, if it's a gift to them, it's a blessing. Okay, so the middle definition to the last word. All right, the last definition says money, property, and special privileges given to the firstborn son. That's a birthright. Okay, so the last definition goes up to the first word. All right, I hope that was helpful to you guys, and I hope you're having a great week. See you guys.